Our house. Our house. Okay.
Jack is in the operating room and in terrible shape. On her first official day as captain, Andie meets Dr. Shepard as she gives update on Gibson. In order to remove the hematoma, Dr. Shepard explained that they had to remove a portion of Jack's skull. However, as his body requires time to heal, he might not be working for quite some time.
We removed a piece of his skull. It took a pretty hard hit. His body needs time to recover.
As Andie tries to accept this news, Jack's ghost suddenly appears and is like talking to her. Carina is taking care of a baby boy in another part of the hospital who recently lost his mother, and it appears that this little one has made his way into the arms of someone who is desperate to have a kid. This baby is actually from the waitress who did not make it from last season's finale episode, whom Carina and other firefighters along with Maya tried to save. Maya, Carina's wife, is beside her as they talked about getting a house together so they may start over. Carina feels they need a new place as Maya's apartment has so much memories she can't seem to handle.
Some of us are still here. It just does not feel fair.
Too many painful memories there.
Okay.
So I thought, why don't we start fresh?
It is later discovered that Jack has brain scarring from prior traumatic injuries. Dr. Shepard tells a shocked Andie that he might have lost some fine motor skills on his left side brain. Andie wonders if he will make it. Even if things could get better, Jack might not be able to return as a firefighter.
It's possible he's lost some fine motor skills on his left side. Or the department will clear him to fight fires again. Not after they see his scans.
Maya talks to Andie that despite what happened to Jack, she has to remain focused as the new captain of Station 19.
Can rise and get the best of you.
I'm not going to cry.
It's not fair. I know. But as a woman in charge, you have the weight of every woman in the department on your shoulders.
Despite Travis's romantic relationship with his campaign manager Ellie, Emmett has returned to his life after the passing of his father. Travis seems to be able to provide Emmett some comfort despite his chaotic state by reminding him that his father loved him. They soon can't control their emotions as they started kissing and made love. Roz was also at the hospital. She almost died during the fundraising. She was meant to take it easy, but she couldn't. She was aware that the next mayor might not consider her to be the chief anymore. She still tries to work despite her hospitalization, or else she will appear feeble, someone incapable of running the department, and that's what she told Sullivan. They learned that Jack made it through the surgery. They wanted to be present when he wakes up. Sullivan was discussing with Ben the possibility of Ross being fired because of him. He was unsure whether their relationship would survive if it happened. Station 19 was later dispatched to a situation. Phyllis, the woman, was gesturing towards an office building. She worked with them to create a program for clean water. They planned to sell her work for a profit after stealing it. At first, they had assured her that the information would be made public so that people in developing nations could obtain it. It would improve the water supply over the globe. She discovered that her supposed-to-be partners had deceived her. She carried a combustible fluid into the workplace. Vic managed to persuade her to release them from her captivity. A guy comes to talk with Carina. She remembers him as one of the waiters from the fundraising event. He then revealed that he is the father of the baby and tells Carina that he decides to take the responsibility. And he even revealed to Carina the name of the baby, who is Liam.
Yeah, so that's his name. Liam. My son. I think she'd be really, really happy that he's with me.
I can see she meant a lot to you.
Things get messy when Phyllis got mad. The building has fire all over, and she doesn't want to go with Vic. Then Andie has to quickly think of other plans as she asks Maya to help with the rescue. When Andie learned that Jack would no longer be a firefighter, she eventually started crying at his bedside. She felt she had to be strong at first, so she refused to cry. Now she understands that all she needs to do is to be herself. She wants to be the best captain Station 19 has ever had. Sullivan proposes to Ross as they celebrate since she gets to keep her job. Andie tells Ben that Jack might not return as a firefighter when Jack actually woke up. Carina introduced Mai to baby Liam's father when they saw him crying. He thought he can do it, but reveals to the couple that he is just too scared with the responsibility. Then he left. Maya tells Carina they will adopt baby Liam and that they can still push through with the IVF.
I'm Carina, and this is Maya, and we'd like to be your moms.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.